Okay, so I will talk about why I've been away in a bit, but I have to deal with a bit of a crisis. What's happened is I've broken my waist beads. It was actually my fattest strand. In that, like, I have different beads for when I'm different weights. This is my fattest strand, so I need to get back in control of my life and my eating. But it's broken, and now the beads are all in the rug next to my bed. So I need to vacuum them. I'm just not sure that my vacuum cleaner can actually pick up beads this size. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna ruin it. So I've been standing here for like 15 minutes, just kind of like, okay, am I gonna do it and potentially ruin my vacuum cleaner, or like, am I gonna pick these things up one at a time? Because this is probably 200 beads and they're all over the place. Let me show you. Can you see them? The little beads. They're like dark brown. I don't know if you can see them in the shot. That's them. I'm not gonna pick up all these beads. I'm not. It's not gonna happen. But I'm scared that this vacuum. So I have a really like enormous industrial size vacuum cleaner. And then my friend asks me, like, are you running some kind of operation in here that I don't know about? Why is the vacuum cleaner so enormous? Because I don't know. This is the one that I got. So I kind of feel quite confident in its ability to pick up. I'm just kind of scared because I know that these are pretty big beads. I hope I haven't woken the neighbors because it's pretty early in the morning, but that worked. Results. Perfect. I'm very happy. I was so scared. I was scared like I was gonna jam the hose thing. What? Okay, that's done. Good morning. It's Thursday the 18th. The what? The 9th. Could it be the 19th of December? Hold on. It's the 19th of December. I'm tired. Stop the world. I want to get off. So it's the 19th of December. It's quite early in the morning. I'm showered. I'm waiting for my my waxing lady to get here. She does house calls. So she will be here at 8 on the dot. She's usually here actually earlier, like, which is my kind of girl. Like, I like people that are prompt and actually early because I'm early everywhere. So she's coming. I'm getting a wax. It's a bit of a maintenance day today. So I'm getting my wax and then I'm going to get nails done. I'm going to my nail lady today. I have a nail guy. Like, my preferred people are my nail guy and my nail lady. My nail guy I go to if I'm getting acrylics or acrygels. But if I'm getting just tips, I get them done by my nail lady. And I am getting tips this time because I kind of feel like I'm going to change them out quite quickly. I feel like I'm going to change them out after my little getaway for Christmas. I might change them out for New Year's Eve. I don't know. So since I know I'm not going to keep them in long, even if I do keep them past the New Year's, past New Year's Eve, I'm not going to keep them very long. So I'm just going to get tips. So there's that. And then I have an eyelash appointment. I finally mustered up the balls to get eyelashes done. So I am going to see someone. I have an appointment at noon, which I hope I make. And then I have to go to the salon and get cornrows done for like my natural hair under my wigs, because I'm getting new hair tomorrow. Well, I think I'm getting new hair tomorrow. I think at least I'm gonna go to the studio. I'm very tired of this hair. Very, very tired of this hair. This particular unit is from a person I've never bought before, a company I've never bought from before, and I'm utterly disappointed. You guys will not believe what this hair cost me. Like, given just the condition of this hair, and this is with constant, I feel like I'm constantly treating this hair. It has like wispies, so I feel like with longer hair, you expect the wispies to start appearing lower in the shaft. Wispies, like from the crown of my head. Look at this. Okay, I don't know why that lace is sitting like in the back of my head. Yeah, I feel like the wispy. I just think it's bad hair. Like it's either a bad bundle or she doesn't get very high quality hair. I'm not gonna say the company, but you would be surprised. You would be quite surprised. Yeah, so I'm very tired of this hair. I love my bob hair from Geek Hair. That's really good hair. Takes a curl beautifully. Just really, really good hair. This right here, I know. So I'm thinking I want to go get new hair at the Rose. So I mentioned you guys that my friend has a wig line called Vershica Wigs, which is a very premium, high quality, it's a premium line. Since I spent money on this hair, and this hair isn't very old, this is November hair, early November hair, I believe, or late October hair. I wasn't prepared to buy another premium piece. This is not from Vershica, obviously. So I'm just gonna get, she has a more like budget-friendly line now called The Rose, which I'm thinking I want to go visit tomorrow and see if I can get me a nice little unit. I'm very interested in that kinky straight texture because I keep seeing it pop up. Normally I only ever get body wave. Even my bob wigs are body wave hair, which I then straighten and bend into a bob. But I've never got any other texture. Like I've never got properly silky straight hair. I've never got this kinky straight. I've never got curly, like deep curl hair ever. So I feel like I want to try that kinky straight stuff. I want to get maybe a long bob, maybe like a 14-inch bob, because I want to try some kind of vintage hairstyles in it. So that's tomorrow. So I need to get the cornrows, my cornrows redone today. My cornrows, I took them out on Tuesday, the day I treated. I don't remember what day that was. That you would have seen that vlog by now. I think it was Tuesday. Those cornrows were so old. They were probably 5 or 6 weeks old, just old. So I need to do new ones so that, you know, hair can sit flat on my head. So that's also in the agenda today, because tomorrow after the hair, I'm just going to go around gift shopping. Like I'm so late. I was operating on the premise that 23rd was Tuesday, because that's when I leave my little getaway. Gosh, look at how ghetto. So I got these flowers right as I was leaving the house yesterday. So I just plonked them in the vase in their cellophane. That is the most ghetto, like, just excuse me. I'm having a bit of a hectic holiday period, okay? It's fine. The ghetto. I don't know why I'm playing with this hair. Anyway, what was I saying? I need to do gifts because I'm leaving for this thing on 23rd. So I won't have time to get gifts to my nephews, get gifts to people. Yeah, so I need to shop tomorrow and then go around delivering on Saturday. I think this is how I'm going to send people gifts on a rider. This is just how I'm going to send people gifts on a rider. That's tacky though. I gotta go because I need to set up my bench for Betty to get here. Bye. Hey, so this is my outfit of the day. I'm doing errands today, so I'm kind of up and down. I anticipate a lot of back and forth and up and down, so I'm just gonna run around in this dirra. I've got quite a few questions about my dirras. Don't worry, I got you. Give me a minute. I just have these sandals, the ones I got from Miniso. I figure for all the up and down, I didn't want to wear heels, and so this is it. I'm gonna carry my, hold on, let me actually show you what the look is. Let me just get my sunglasses and my handbag so you can see what the vibe is. Okay, that's the vibe. I'm going for rich trophy wife. Typically I feel like dirra works really well for trophy wife. But it can't be a basic dira. It can't be like one of those basic tie-dye ones. It has to be like a nice, like a different dira. And also the colors really matter. Like it can't be like Barbie pink, you know. It has to be like rich, like sophisticated colors. I like a good navy in a dira. I have a lot of blue in my diras. So that's me today. I really gotta go because I'm not trying to get caught in traffic. So let me see you guys in the car. Oh, that's the scent of the day over there on my bed. It's Goldea. Let me get it for you so you can. There she is. That's Goldea by Bulgari. Really, really good for warm weather. Now that it's finally sunny in Nairobi, like it should be in December, I'm really, really enjoying this one. It's a very good warm weather fragrance. Typically, I would have worn this kind of fragrance for nighttime, like for evenings, but I'm liking being a sexy golden goddess in the day. So this is what I'm wearing. I will leave a link below for a coupon that you can use for free delivery if you are in Kenya. Hello, how are you?
Head north.
How the hell are you? I am...
Exit the roundabout onto Ring Road, Kilimani.
I have a few little errands to run today. I need to go to Wells Fargo, which is going to be my first stop. I'm navigating, as you can tell. I've never been to the Wells Fargo here, so...
Turn right onto Nyangumi Road.
Onto what? What are you talking about, sis? So I'm headed to Wells Fargo, and then I'm going to Dogtas. Dogtas is like a furniture brand, because I want a new cabinet for my fragrances. I want to move them out of the built-in cabinets and put them in their own little cabinet, because my old place had a dedicated cabinet for my fragrances, and I really struggled with having them in the built-in ones at my current place. So I've seen one that I really like, so I'm going to Dogtas to see what I can see. And then I'm going to, I need to go to Woolworths because I want to pick up a swimsuit or two, because I'm just currently too fat onto Rose Avenue. Okay, I'm currently too fat for, is that Rose Avenue? This isn't Rose. What is this chick talking about? I need to pull over because this girl, I need to like reroute her. Let me just pull over.
Head east on Dennis Pritt Road.
Girl, what you talking about, Willis? Is he letting me go or not? Okay. What a rude, horrible guy.
In 600 meters, at the roundabout, take the third exit onto Woodlands Road.
Yeah, that sounds more like it. She was telling me to go onto Rose, and I'm like, where are you, sis? Okay, so what was I saying? So I'm going to Woolworths to pick up a swimsuit because I currently feel entirely too fat for and I don't really even swim much on vacation. I just like to like dip my feet in the pool and hang out, drinks, wow, mojitos and Mai Tais, wow. Yeah, but I don't want to wear a bikini because I'm just feeling entirely too fluffy for that. So I want to go pick up like a one-piece swimsuit. Hopefully they have nice ones, given we're so close to Christmas. I'm sure they'll be like out of the fluffier sizes, but you know, God is good. God will not let us starve. Anyway, currently we're headed to Wells Fargo. There's a package I need to drop off. I did a fragrance sale on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I did a sale. I'm trying to get rid of my backups. So I'm the kind of paranoid person, because I'm so scared of reformulation, I buy backups of fragrances that I like. So I noticed that even though I had let go of some fragrances, like I don't really love them as much anymore, I had never got around to getting rid of the backups. So I just didn't have space in my backups cabinet. Just chaotic. So I decided to just let some of them go on Instagram. So one of these girls that bought the fragrances is in Mombasa, so I want to go send that to her, and then head to Westlands to the doctor's store and pick up this cabinet. Hopefully the dimensions are good. Like I don't want a teeny tiny one, but I don't want it to be, you know, like gigantic. Just want a nice What is this traffic about? You guys, please go home to your counties, okay? Go to your counties. Like, I don't understand why Nairobi is still like this. It's Christmas. Don't your moms miss you? Normally, I really like how empty the city gets around Christmas time. I don't know if I've explained this to you guys. A lot of my subscriber base is not Kenyan, so sometimes I over-explain things, and people ask me, why are you saying that? We all know. Okay, not everybody knows. Calm down. So I wanted to explain how Nairobi kind of empties out because a lot of people, of course, aren't originally from here. So during the holidays, they'll go home. And I tend to be here over at least the Christmas holiday or New Year's. I tend to be around a lot longer. Like, I don't really rush off because my parents are in Nairobi. So, I don't have to go far. The city empties out in such a beautiful way. Like, there's no traffic, there's no, like, it's wonderful. It's just, it feels like a different city during the holidays. But I kind of feel like people have stayed around a lot longer this year. Like, the city just seems so full still. It's not even close to rush hour. It should be that nice empty time between early morning rush hour and lunchtime rush hour, and there's traffic. Like, I'm sitting here parked, basically. I don't get it. I don't understand. But it's okay. It's okay. If you don't want to go home, it's okay. Also, I think there's no money. There's no money for going home. I just feel like generally in the economy, there's just no money. I think, and I'm not saying this as any kind of expert, but I think that we're going through a bit of a depression, not quite but a recession. I think the economy is a tiny bit depressed at the moment, and the government isn't really saying much about it, because when does our government ever address real issues? But certainly I get the sense that there just is not a lot of money in the economy. Usually around this time there's a lot of spend. You can see spend happening in the economy, and I just don't see it this year because there's no money. I'm gonna put on my book. So my book club is on Saturday, and I still have another 4 hours of my book left. I'm listening to it on Audible. I still have another 4 hours of this book, and I don't know where I'm gonna eke out 4 hours of life to read this book on Audible. I freaking love Audible. I'm so dependent on Audible at the moment. I don't know the last time I picked up a paper book, to be honest. So I'm gonna turn on my book while I sit in this horrendous traffic.
Ever since his mother had been stolen and married to his father, his village had been swelteringly hot. Your mother wants to go to the funeral, Quay said. James unclenched the fist he hadn't realized he'd made. It's too dangerous, Quay, the white man said. Even Nana Ya's royal status might not protect you. They know your village has been allied to us for years. It's just too dangerous. James's father looked down, and suddenly James could hear his mother's voice in his ear again, telling him that his father was a weak man with no respect for the land he walked on. James knew now, as he knew then, that his parents had never loved each other. It was a political marriage. Duty held them together, though even that seemed to be barely enough. By the time they passed the town of Edumfa, his mother was going on about how Quay wouldn't even be a man were it not for James's late great-uncle, Fifi. So many of their arguments led to Fifi and the decisions he had made for Quay and their family.
Okay, so Wells Fargo is done. That is my... Sorry, I don't know if I was showing you my details. That's my my way bill. So I need to get pressure in my tires. I'm kind of feeling like it's a bit of a bumpy ride.
What does this man want with Mampeng? Can he not leave her in peace? He who does not even believe in her powers. Auntie Mampeng, I have come from my village at my wife's request. She would like me to take some herbs so that we can make a baby. He had rehearsed a speech on the journey there about how he wanted to make his wife happy, while also making himself happy. But the words eluded him.
Hi, how are you? I'm okay. Vijazia? Unleaded.
The next day, James told his family that he was going back to Cape Coast with Ethnia. But instead,
it's very unusual for me to need fuel in the middle of the month or this early in the month. So I'm trying to kind of account for my movements. Like I don't know how that's happened. Where have I been going? Anyway, I'm at Shell at Lavington. It's really warm, so I'm gonna get a cold drink because we're having beautiful weather, but it's really warm in my car. I drive a black car, which gets really warm, so I need a cold drink, and then I'm gonna head to Westlands.
What? You must tell everyone that I died.
Thank you.
Will you do that? The warrior shook his head. He said no over and over and over again. But ultimately, he would do it.
Can I have some more ice, please? Just fill it up with ice. Just fill it up with ice. Yeah, that's good. Yes.
Yes. Oh.
It's such beautiful weather, I can't believe it. Okay, so we're headed to Westlands. I don't know exactly where the doctor's store is. This, by the way, is an iced dawa. My favorite thing to get at dawa, if I'm not getting coffee. I don't get coffee very often. Normally I'm getting coffee because I need to stay awake. But if I'm just getting a recreational drink, it's going to be dawa. If it's cold, I get a hot dawa. If it's hot, like today, I get an iced dawa. And then usually a dawa will go up to here in the big cups. But I have them fill it up all the way with ice, so it'll last longer. Because once it's warm, it's completely useless. So it needs to be cold for the duration of the drinking it. And of course, I'll be drinking it in a really leisurely fashion. So I need it to be as cold as possible, as long as possible. That feels better. Woo. Okay. So I need to route, right? Where am I going? I'm going to Doctors. Is that the correct way? If you are, I think it's a brand from Turkey. If you know how to say it correctly, can you put a phonetic how to say it in the comments? I'd really like to know, because I don't want to, like, in general, I like to say things the correct way. 20 minutes? What's going on? That means Wayakiwe is a mess, huh? Okay, get my book going again.
Coop would answer when they called his own name, and then answer when they called Joe's too, and they wouldn't know the difference. Joe jumped off the boat and looked behind him at the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, at the large, imposing ships that lined the Fells Point shipyards. He loved the look of those boats, loved that his hands helped build and maintain them. Joe had been a slave once. He was only a baby then, and yet every time he saw a slave in Baltimore, he felt like he remembered. Every time Joe saw a slave in Baltimore, he saw himself.
This is the cabinet that I'm after. It's just, I mean, it's not big. It's a little cabinet, 2 shelves. You guys know my style, white with the thin legs, very Scandi, very 60s. So, found it. The thing is that they don't deliver anything under 50,000 shillings. So I'm kind of left in a quandary because I don't know if it's gonna fit in my car. I've asked the lady to find out if I can just pay for delivery, like just pay them something to deliver, because otherwise I think it's going to get a bit action-packed up in here. It's such a nice store though. Let me show you this dining table that I'm like about to cry over. Look at that. That's so me. I want to cry, with the white and the wood and the thin legs. Oh my god. Like I know I don't like formal dining in general. Like I don't like it to be too stiff, but this is I'm kind of questioning things. That's gorgeous. And then this TV stand. Oh my god. Oh my god. And that display cabinet. I've been here kind of just rearranging all of my finances, thinking I just want this entire living room as is if this couch was white. Look at that set. Hold on. Let me get closer. This gold piping on these seats is to die for. Look at that. I'm like dying. And then it's like quilted, like Chanel on there with the skinny legs. I'm dead. I really love that headboard. I love a simple headboard. I know the really grand headboard is very in style at the moment, but I like a really simple, understated one. I don't like anything else about this bed set. Like I don't like those bedside tables, but that headboard is gorgeous. Look at this table with the kind of stone effect on the tabletop, and then it comes with the side table. Well, they don't come together, but they're a matching set. I'm like crying. Oh my gosh. And those chairs are cute too. I need money. Hello from me and my new baby. It got in, but upside down. I think you can see the feet are up there. So it got into the car with, you know, a lot of maneuvering. I'm just kind of concerned about when I get home, how am I getting it out? And then how am I getting it upstairs? It's really, I feel alarmed. Anyway, it's okay. God is good. God will not let us starve. It's fine. Let's go home.
They all knew that Anna had struck a nerve. Ma'aku laughed as the door slammed. "That child don't know nothing about love," she said. Her laugh turned into a cough, and she had to bend forward to let the cough fall out. Joe kissed Anna's forehead and looked at Ma.